Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Jason, your host, and as always, I'm here with my wonderful co-host, Julia. How are you today, Julia?
Hi, Jason. I'm great, thank you. And hello to all our amazing listeners. I hope you're ready to improve your English with us today.
Absolutely. Today, we're talking about something every English learner has experienced: forgetting words while speaking English.
Oh, yes. I know this happens to me all the time. You start a sentence and suddenly the word you want just disappears.
Exactly. And don't worry, forgetting words is completely normal. Even native speakers forget words sometimes. But if you're learning English, it can feel really frustrating.
That's why today we'll talk about why this happens, common mistakes that make it worse, and of course practical tips to remember words more easily.
Yes! By the end of this episode, you'll have some simple strategies you can start using today to speak more confidently without getting stuck.
So, whether you're speaking with friends, giving a presentation, or just practicing alone, this episode is for you.
All right, let's dive in and start by sharing some personal experiences. Julia, do you want to go first?
Sure, I'll tell you about a time when I completely forgot a word during an English class. So, Jason, like I said, I remember one time in my English class I was trying to tell a story about my weekend, and suddenly I completely forgot the word restaurant.
Oh no, what did you do?
I panicked a little and I ended up saying, I went to the place where we eat food. Everyone laughed, and I laughed too. But at that moment, I felt really frustrated.
I can totally relate. For me, it happened during a work meeting. I was talking about a project, and I just forgot the word deadline. I stood there for a few seconds thinking, and finally, I said, the last day we have to finish it.
Exactly. That's why so many learners feel stressed. They want to speak perfectly, but our brains sometimes just freeze.
Yes, and the important thing is to remember, this happens to everyone. Forgetting words doesn't mean you're bad at English. It just means your brain is processing information, and sometimes it takes a moment to find the right word.
Absolutely. And today we'll share some tips to make those moments shorter so you can speak more smoothly and confidently.
Great. So now that we've shared our stories, let's talk about why we forget words when speaking English. All right, Julia. Now let's talk about why we forget words. It's not just bad memory. It actually happens in the brain for a few reasons.
Yes. One big reason is stress or nervousness. When you're anxious, your brain focuses on the stress instead of the words you want to say.
Exactly. For example, if you're speaking English in front of a group, your brain may think, oh no, what if I make a mistake? And while you're thinking that, the word you need disappears.
Another reason is not practicing speaking enough. You might know many words when reading or listening, but if you don't use them in speaking, your brain doesn't recall them quickly.
Right. This is called passive knowledge versus active knowledge. You might understand a word perfectly in a book, but if you don't actively practice saying it, your brain struggles to find it in conversation.
Also, sometimes it's about translation in your head. If you try to think in your native language first, then translate, your brain has to do extra work, and words can get lost along the way.
Yes, that's why beginners often pause or hesitate. They are translating word by word. Instead, thinking directly in English helps words come out more naturally.
So, to summarize, forgetting words happens because of stress, lack of speaking practice, and translating in your head. The good news is, all of these can be improved with practice and smart strategies.
Exactly. And next, we'll talk about common mistakes that make forgetting words even worse, so we can avoid them. All right, Julia, now that we know why forgetting words happens, let's talk about common mistakes that make it even worse.
Yes, one big mistake is trying to speak too fast. Learners often want to sound fluent quickly, but speaking too fast can make your brain trip over words.
Exactly. When you rush, you might forget simple words like because or then. It's better to slow down and give your brain a little extra time.
Another mistake is translating word by word from your native language. Like we said earlier, this makes your brain do double work, and it's easy to get stuck or forget the word.
Yes. For example, if you try to translate literally, you might say something like, I very like the food, instead of, I really like the food. Your brain is busy translating, so words get lost.
A third mistake is memorizing words without practicing them in sentences. If you just memorize a word, like improve, but never use it in conversation, it's easy to forget it when you need it.
Exactly. That's why using words in small sentences is so important. When your brain connects the word to a sentence, it remembers it faster.
Finally, some learners get too worried about making mistakes. When you focus too much on being perfect, your brain freezes and the words just disappear.
Yes. So, to summarize, the big mistakes are speaking too fast, translating in your head, memorizing words without using them, and stressing about mistakes. Avoiding these will help you remember words more easily.
Exactly. And now, the best part. Let's move on to practical tips to remember words, so you can start speaking English more confidently.
All right, Julia. Now it's time for the exciting part. Practical tips to help you remember words and speak English more confidently.
Yes, these are simple things you can start doing today. Let's go step by step.
Step 1. Speak every day, even to yourself. Don't wait for a conversation partner. You can describe what you're doing or talk about your day out loud.
Exactly. For example, when I'm cooking, I say to myself, I am cutting the vegetables. I am boiling water. This helps words stick in your memory.
Step 2. Use flashcards or apps to practice vocabulary. Write the word on one side and the meaning or a sentence on the other side.
Yes, and try to use the word in a sentence, not just memorize it. For example, if the word is delicious, you can say, this cake is delicious.
Step 3. Make connections or stories with words. Your brain remembers better when words are linked to images, feelings, or stories.
For example, if you want to remember happy, imagine yourself smiling or doing something you love. Your brain will connect the feeling to the word, making it easier to recall.
Step 4. Repeat words aloud. Repetition is key. Don't just read silently. Speak them multiple times in different sentences.
Yes, even saying a word 3 to 5 times in one day can make a big difference. And the more you use it in context, the more natural it becomes.
Step 5. Review regularly. Don't just learn a word once. Look back at your words every few days to make sure they stick in your long-term memory.
Exactly. Think of your vocabulary as a garden. You need to water it regularly to make it grow.
Perfect analogy, Julia. And if you follow these steps consistently, you'll notice that you forget fewer words, and speaking English will become much easier.
Absolutely. And next, we'll do a quick mini practice session where we'll show you how to use words in sentences so you can practice along with us.
All right, Julia. Now it's time for a mini practice session. Let's take 5 common words that learners often forget and use them in sentences.
Great idea, Jason. Let's start with the first word, delicious.
Okay, I'll say a sentence first. This pizza is delicious. Now, Julia, your turn.
The chocolate cake is delicious.
Perfect. Next word, excited. I'll go first. I am excited to watch the new movie.
I am excited to meet my friends tomorrow.
Nice. Third word, important. Here's my sentence. It is important to practice English every day.
It is important to eat healthy food.
Fourth word, beautiful. My sentence, the sunset is so beautiful.
Your drawing is very beautiful.
And the last word for today, practice. My sentence, I need to practice speaking English more.
You should practice reading every morning.
Awesome! Listeners, now it's your turn. Pause the video and say these sentences out loud. Practicing out loud will help you remember words faster.
Exactly. Don't just listen, speak, repeat, and use these words in your own sentences. That's the key to remembering them.
All right? Now that we've practiced, let's talk about how to stay calm when you forget words. All right, Julia? Now let's talk about what to do when you forget words. This happens to everyone, so staying calm is very important.
Yes. First tip, pause and take a deep breath. Don't rush to find the word. Your brain just needs a moment.
Exactly. Even a small pause is fine. You can also use simple words or phrases to explain what you mean if the exact word doesn't come to mind.
For example, if you forget the word delicious, you can say, "This food, it tastes really good."
Yes. Another tip is to paraphrase. Use other words to explain your idea. This keeps the conversation going and helps your brain find the word naturally.
And don't forget gestures. Sometimes pointing or using hand movements can help you remember the word while keeping the listener engaged.
Exactly. Remember, forgetting words is normal. The more you practice and stay calm, the faster your brain will recall words automatically.
So next time it happens, smile, relax, and keep speaking. Mistakes are just part of learning English.
Perfect advice, Julia. Now let's move on to a simple daily routine to help you remember words better. All right, Julia, now let's talk about a simple daily routine that can help you remember words and speak English more confidently.
Yes, the key is consistency. Even just a few minutes every day makes a big difference.
For example, you can start your day by listening to English, a podcast, music, or even short videos. This helps your brain get used to the words naturally.
Then, take 5 to 10 minutes to practice speaking out loud. Describe your day, talk about what you're doing, or repeat new words in sentences.
Exactly. And don't forget reviewing words you've learned before. Look at your notes or flashcards and try to use those words in sentences again.
Finally, end your day by writing 2 to 3 sentences in English using the new words you learned. Writing helps your brain remember them better.
So a simple routine could be listen, speak, review, and write. Just a few minutes every day, and you'll forget fewer words over time.
Absolutely. Small daily steps lead to big improvements in your English.
Perfect. Now that we know how to build a routine, let's finish with motivation, a summary, and a call to action. All right, Julia, let's wrap up today's episode with some motivation and a quick summary.
Yes, today we learned that forgetting words is completely normal. Even native speakers forget words sometimes, so don't feel bad when it happens.
We also talked about why this happens. stress, lack of practice, and translating in your head. Then we looked at common mistakes like speaking too fast, memorizing without using, and worrying too much about mistakes.
And the best part, we shared practical tips. Speak every day, use flashcards, make word connections, repeat aloud, review regularly, and follow a simple daily routine.
Exactly. Remember, small steps every day lead to big improvements. If you stay consistent, your brain will remember words more easily, and your English will become much smoother.
So, listeners, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Keep practicing and stay confident. Every word you forget today is a step closer to remembering it tomorrow.
Yes! And if you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and share your experiences in the comments. We'd love to hear about the words you often forget and how you practice English.
Absolutely. And remember, practice a little every day, stay calm, and have fun with your English journey.
Thank you for listening. See you in the next episode of the English Learning Podcast.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing and keep smiling.